Showing my daily recap from all my streams I made the past several months, including last year as well. All my shorts as well, my other two YouTube accounts as well. Show you my daily recap of all my streams that I made, talking about the console wars, the sport wars, and everything else. Here we go, here we go. Guys, here we go. Here we go, guys. That's when I had the air bed then, but now I got a futon now, thanks to my aunt. That's when the bed had all that air in it, pretty much. Because the bed I had, it leaked, pretty much. Here we go. But this one, I think this video that I made a few months back in April, talked about the console wars, pretty much. And I'm at 4,867 for Hut 6. Almost at 5,000 subscriptions, 133 away. This one I made talking about the God of War remake that's coming out soon. In this video, pretty much. The video I made back in April, pretty much. God of War Egypt, that's coming out. God of War remake, the one from 2010, maybe 14 years later. So yeah, this clip I made back in April, I was showing the daily recap pretty much for all the content I made too. So I gotta put pictures on my other 6 streams that I made earlier today. This is video number 7 today. You will not see the end of this day. You will not see the end of this day. God of War Egypt, That's coming out soon, next year, and that'll be the last God of War they'll probably make, pretty much, in the also making God of War remake, and that'll be the last 2 God of Wars you're probably gonna see. The PS6, but I don't see it being no PS6, obviously, because how they gonna make PS6 they don't got no first parties? I talked about this in April. This, as you can see, obviously, the clip, my content, pretty much, that was back in April when I made this video, pretty much. Here we go. Doing a daily recap of all my videos, guys. It's the ones I'm not gonna do the daily recaps on is my longer streams, because all those are over 3+ hours long, 4+ hours long. And if I do those, it'll be later. If I do the daily recaps for those. I told Jim onto this too back in April. I don't see it get to a PS6 anytime soon. And it's because, like I said, how they gonna make a PS6? They don't got no first parties. We're in a generation of nothing right now, while Microsoft has every game pretty much. Like I said, this stream was back in April when I made this one, but I can change the clip. Here we go. God of War Egypt and God of War Remix, the last 2 they're gonna make Falls of God of Wars pretty much. They're gonna focus on the other SIE games after that. I said this back in April as well. Sony had all the I told Diamante in the stream back in April. They have all these well. Sony had all these well, but so did Microsoft too. I'm not saying Microsoft. I give smoke. I give the smoke to Microsoft too. Diamante as well. Knowing I'm getting serious as all digital Diamante as well. I'm also giving Sony the smoke because what Hayden Hurst is doing right now. I made the stream back in April. Like I said, Hayden Hurst don't know what he's doing right now, and near his agency that he's working with don't know what he's doing right now. All right, get back to the clip. This one, the daily recap, anyways. I told you I got fired once, but for some dumb that could happen to you on one of your jobs. I don't want to see that happen to you, man. I don't. Much as don't want to see it. You know, I'm not there to say I don't want to see it, man. I just don't want to see you lose your job. I don't. Over some dumb and if you didn't cause that, somebody could just snitch on you just for no reason. Snitch on you just for no reason and can still get you in trouble, even minding your business. I've seen people do that too as well, dude. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I even seen people try to get people fired over some dumb stuff, even when you was not involved in it. And I've lost my job, but over some dumb shit. Then let's get back to the clip, pretty much. I told you wanted to get in trouble, and they can still fire you. He and, well, those pronouns I just say he and him, but yeah. We're in a different era now, bro. We're in a different era now, Diamante as well. We're in a different era now, bro. We're in a different era now, bro. He's on getting serious as my Series X. Series S. Oh, I said X. I didn't mean to say X. As my Series S, all digital, guys. Because digital me is going away as of July 30th, which is the final Monday. No, final Tuesday of July. Cause I'll be going to the bin store, August 3rd to get my PC pretty much. Once I call Dart for July 29th for August 3rd, I'll be getting my PC pretty much. I'll have phone, tablet, and PC pretty much. I had said to get my console back in November. But I gave Henny until November, and Cat gonna get it. I gave Henny until November to get it right. Cat, although I just held the pen, You got until November, Rewind the clip pretty much, but yeah. But that's besides the point. I told them the Sony's using loans to buy these games, man. They're spending over $300 million on every game. That's not good. That's not sustainable. And you got mostly half the games you play. I told them all that there's 2 hours. I said, fanboy, too much. But I may be a fanboy. I'm not saying I'm not okay, but as a fanboy, you should be calling out Sony too for what it's done right now. They had all these layoffs. Hayden Hurst, and you should be calling both the CEOs because the CEO's not doing a good job either. I'm not saying I get the smoke to Microsoft. I do, man. I do. Even when it comes to the layoffs too, but they got more studios. They got over 40 studios almost. You actually play Kuna games that ball Samurais on Microsoft. Like I said, the only you had to play the Samurai games, you had Microsoft. I know you're going to say, if I'm wrong, I said, well, I can't say that. I said, well, you had to call Sony what they're doing right now. Because if you don't call Sony, well, who else is going to call Sony other than me right now? And those single-player games are not sustainable, especially ones you play as counting RPGs as well. I gave Henny until November, but still, that's besides why I gave Henny until November. You got until November, Henny. You got until November, Henny. Back in April when I made that 40-minute stream, yes. So it's going to be bankrupt soon. I told the amount it is too as well. AI's about to come. Yeah, AI's about to come to existence. He's gonna keep on my current. no matter where I go. Even when I move with my aunt and over to the next one, they're gonna keep on a current record up like it's nothing, like it's nothing. Sony's in trouble right now. All the games they got coming out is second parties and third parties. And I told them all to this as well. They don't got no first parties. They don't do all I said, oh man, you need to call Sony. If I've been calling out Sony last year, most of last year, and most of last year and this year, and back in 2010s and now, you should be doing the same as me. You should be calling out Sony for what they're doing right now. Hell, and knowing that you work at two jobs, you should be calling your boss and say, tell your boss that I need a pay raise. I need a pay raise because I've been there for a long time. I haven't got a pay raise. I know you want that right now, dude. I know you want that so bad right now. You should be tell your boss, look, I need a pay raise. You're not paying me good enough right now. Even as a part-time worker at your other, part-time worker at your other job and the full-time worker, they're paying you pretty good money what you're doing for your full-time job. But as a part, you should demand a raise. You have your rights. You have the right to demand a raise, man. You do. You need to tell your boss that too. Seriously. At least talk to him about it in a nice way before it gets ignorant. But yeah. Yeah, Borderlands 4 comes out in September. I already know about that game. And NBA 2K20 also comes out in September. Sonic and Shadow Generations also comes out October 25th, which is the same day as Black Ops 6, the last first party they got for Sony before Microsoft takes over the rest again, because Game Pass Ultimate is going to have Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and Game Pass Ultimate later on this month. And also have the other Call of Duties are coming out, the ones I was playing on Sony as well for my console's phone, but that's besides the point for us, my console being that's besides the point. But anyways, they're going to have all the Call of Duties going straight to Microsoft Game Pass, and anybody that has Game Pass Core pretty much. Even with the price hike on the $240 for its Game Pass Ultimate, that's going to be $240, then the Game Pass Core, so that's going to be $48 as of September 12th, and then the 3 months is going to be, which is the one I'm getting the 3 months for Game Pass Core, that's going to be $27, which is in my budget, obviously. That's only $650 a month for us the fee, but yeah, you get the idea. But anyways, I don't know Madden 2025 that comes out August 16th, and Christian McCaffrey's on that one. Yeah, and NBA 2K25, which also has Vince Carter on the Hall of Fame edition, and also has Jason Tatum. I was waiting to play that Mr. Francis said because he won a ring, and his team didn't. And Asia Wilson, and Jason on the All-Star edition, the Superstar edition, and Chris Carter's on the Hall of Fame edition. Well, Mr. Francis team. I know he's thinking why LeBron's now on the cover, obviously, because he was the last cover he was on NBA 2K20, the Legend Edition, NBA 2K19, the Legend Edition, and also NBA 2K14, the Legend and the Standard. That was the only games he made. He was in the game, but he's only made the cover 3 times. Everybody else made the cover at least double-digit times. And a lot of people, the new players in the WNBA, are just making the cover once for the first time ever, because a lot of people are winning rings right now. Mr. Francis team is a clown show, man. I don't want to see you lose your job doing all day as well. Back to the topic, but anyways. You don't even have to get in trouble doing all. I said this back in April, and a lot of people still can get in trouble and still get you fired. So you gotta be on your lookout, on your P's and Q's. Sony is broke now, man. Sony is broke now. They got no money to buy any studio right now. You got money anyway, but anyways, if you want to play the Samurai games, you have to have Microsoft to play those Samurai games because those games go on Game Pass Ultimate as of this year. So yeah, unless you got a PC, which I showed them all there as a PC, you be able to play those games that way too. But I was gonna get a PC anyway, but I was gonna use it for the streaming purposes. But anyways, another thing. But anyways, I was gonna go to the Columbia Ben store August 3rd. But anyways. All 4 prototypes are going to be on Microsoft Game Pass or in Game Pass Core. And it's about to come into existence, whether you like that or not. Yeah, they're all there. Yeah, they're all there. This was back in April when I made this stream, guys. After I found out I got the 50 subscribers as of January. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is on the horizon. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy 2, the sequel. Yep. And basing that, both Hogwarts Legacy games, Part 1 and 2, over Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. That end game movie. Yeah, they're making a Hogwarts Legacy 2, guys, as well. And they're making a Hogwarts, well, they already made Hogwarts Legacy Part 1, they're about to make a Part 2. And I was watching Podcast Now, and Podcast Now Plus. They said they're making a Hogwarts Legacy 2, but it ain't going to come out until later on this year, or near the end of this year, or going to go into next year, pretty much. When I had that previous name, if I changed the Raiders Power 8 on YouTube, I changed my name to Raiders Power 8, Robo Hutch 6 on my current channel that I'm streaming on, and Robo Hutch Podcast, and I changed the name to Xbox for Sony Forever and Xbox for Sony Podcast. They're making a sequel for that game as well, Cyberpunk 2077 Part 2 years later. You know about Cyber. That game could go to Game Pass Ultimate possibly. Cyberpunk 2077 could go to Game Pass Ultimate possibly, guys. So I know you're excited about that right now too, as well. The Witcher 4's new saga begins is coming, and The Witcher 1 remake is coming, and The Witcher 0 game is coming as well, and then Witcher 4 new saga begins. And I can still talk to them on via chat on PlayStation as well, through Xbox as well. I can still talk to them that way to be in my mic as well. I know them all say, why did you choose Microsoft? I'm saying, fanboy, you know too much. And this one, I said, well, you should be calling out Sony right now because Sony don't got no first parties. Man. And I've been calling out Sony since most of last year and this year. And back in the 2010s and years ago. When most of the consoles were at their peak before they actually got done, and the consoles got back to the peak and they re-rise pretty much. Yep. God of War Egypt. Next year when that comes out, or later on this year. PS5 Pro, yep, you see it right there, PS5 Pro in November, sorry to say. PS5 Pro is their last console for sure. It's the last. It's gotten this far. Comes out in November, PS5 Pro. Because PS5 Slim came out in November. And they made new console, Series X, 2 terabyte, Series S, digital 1 terabyte, Series X, 1 terabyte all digital console as well. And those consoles come out in November by the time I used to get my Series S all digital in November. Yes. And I gave Henny until November to get it right in CAC. It's hell to pay in CAC. And I told you, listen to me, man. Sony has nothing coming this year other than the games I know, including Tekken 9 and Tekken Tag Team Tournament 3. And when we get to Tekken 10, after Mr. Harada and Mr. Murray's retirement comes up, so the new owners will have to make a Tekken 10 Tag Team Tournament 4. That's the only way it gets the dough, because that was the next game that was going to get the dough. This, that, Resident Evil 9, 10, 11, then 9, Resident Evil 9, 10, Resident Evil 9, 10, 11, then those were going to, including 5 and 6 and 7, Biohazard and Resident Evil Village, those were going to be remade. And Resident Evil 0 and 1, those were going to be in Crow, probably all those were going to be there, all the Resident Evils were remade and then done pretty much. And then 9, 10, 11, then 9, 10, those were going to be remade. I told you, listen to me, man. We're getting all these remakes. This is the only games they can make right now, and the only games they can afford to make right now. Remake, including that Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered that that's coming out later on this year remake. And they said they might be remaking all the Assassin's Creed. I told them on this back in April as well. They might be remaking all the Assassin's Creed by the time PS5 Pro comes out. Yeah, they're making Assassin's Creed shell, but that game's going to be over 100 plus gigabytes. Assassin's Creed shell. That game's going to be almost 20 gigabytes. It's going to be 190 gigabytes. And then all the collectors, it's going to be over 400 gigabytes for the collector's edition. And then the deluxe, that's going to be almost 20 plus gigabytes. But that has the PS5 currently. So you better have the storage space to install that game. It's going to take a long time to install too, because it's a big game, one of the biggest Ubisoft, one of the biggest Asian games known to man. But anyways, I told you, listen to me, man. We're in a different era now. We're not in the previous era no more now. AI's about to come into existence. We got a lot of in-game moves that are coming out soon. Moves that define the in-game pretty much. And the new era that's starting up now. That's just started up on, follow me, being a YouTube affiliate and Twitch affiliate pretty much. And a Spotify affiliate pretty much. They're just showing you, the clip that's showing you in April, this short build that I'm showing you in April, you know, it's only less than 20 minutes obviously. They're showing you how to downgrade your, jailbreak your PS4 pretty much. The Monkey Man with John already did that already. But he still would need his save data to transfer to his PS. So when he gets his PS5 pretty much, he'll be able to finish the games pretty much. And have Capcom thanks to me, because I'm the one that has On-Lupe 4 and 30th Anniversary Edition, both Capcom Arcade Stadium and Capcom Beat 'em Up, and all the other Capcom games, so he'd be able to play those and finish them right away. And play all Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5. I'm the one that has Street Fighter 5 Championship, just other than John. He'd be able to play 4, 5, and 6 at the same time. Get back to the glory days and Capcom, Yep. And Conquer Henny as well, if you run into Mr. Song on Capcom on PS5 as well. He's going to lose. Hey, Mr. Song's going to lose in November, just know. And John might run into him now, that's going to be a wrap for him too. If John gets that turbo pad or use that arcade stick I just got, so he can conquer Henny as well. God of War Egypt. But that's besides the point. God of War Egypt. Let's get back to the topic anyways. PS5 Pro, in November. But it's the last one. I don't see it getting no PS6 anytime soon. No PS6 anytime soon. God of War Egypt is the last one. Last God of War that and the God of War remake. Otherwise, you can remaking all the other games, including the Yu-Gi-Oh remakes, which are no. I have to get the DLC for the remake and the regular standard game for Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy. Those on Microsoft Series. That's all digital. But yeah. And I make my return, and I can talk to them on the console wars, be it Microsoft, through PlayStation, because they got the choice where you can talk to your friends, be a cross-gen on Sony, and then you can invite your friends to the games as well. Be a cross-gen on Microsoft as well. Series. That's all digital. And I also could do crossplay with you as far as the Yu-Gi-Oh games and Capcom games, pun intended. So I can still play on Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of those Link Evolution, and still go for that achievement that I was going for, which is that last one, that rank achievement there. Come on, man, you got to put rank. If you want that platinum in Sony, you're going to have to go through me to get it. That one, you got to get the rank one on the Sony version, the PS4 version, and you have to get the gold trophy and the silver one. You had to go through me to that, because that's 20 games I have to earn, obviously, against that opponent. Once I go for that pro one, it's me and you person in a rank match. Come on, man. Get it together, man. Get it together. And I told Henny too, loser, and Capcom. I told Henny, honestly, after we called Henny in wrestling, he didn't want to do the obvious thing. He wanted to trope himself in wrestling and just do both bowls, and that's it. I said, well, this is the whole point of I quit. You can't do it the way you want to do it in Capcom either, because it's going to lead to you quitting a lot. And I said to Henny, loser, in that string in April, loser. You can't work with those results, Henny, either as well. That's the end of the video, guys, right there. It's at 19 minutes, but yeah. Told you I'm onto this. All right, guys. Stop the stream right there. Sorry, guys. The next video is 24 minutes long. This one was 25 minutes. I was showing my daily recap of all my content that I made as well. The next one I'm about to show is 24 minutes long, talking about the other things that I was talking about. Could be roasting people, obviously, but yeah. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Rural Hutch 6, Raven Power 8, Xbox vs. Sony Forever, and then the nickname under it for Xbox vs. Sony is Xbox vs. Sony Podcast. Make sure you add me on Rural Hut 6 on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube per se. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Leave a like. Also, follow the Rural Hutch Podcast as well. Follow on my videos. Watch my daily recap of all my videos, including my older ones from a year ago as well, and my shorts as well. And add me on Ravens Power 8. Subscribe to me on Praise Power. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers, guys. The best way I can. Trying to get to 50 subscribers. I've unfreed some older subscriptions that way I can follow people on YouTube and get back to 50 subscribers so I can give the content on previous name was Silent Lemon, but it's Raven Power 8. And then on my that's possible. That was my previous YouTube name, but it's that's my previous Sony Forever. But yeah, if you follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, add me on Facebook, add me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok as well. Leave a like on all my videos if you can, so I can get all the likes, so I can keep the content going. Get the likes, so I appreciate it. But okay, guys, I'll start the stream right there. The next stream will be 24 minutes. Let's say 24 hours. Wow, 24 minutes for this one. This one was back in April. I'll show you the next one. Yeah.